This is Sports in the North. Good evening, all. I'm Ramiko Knowles. Tonight, we continue our series on females in sports with Jay Philippe.
In this series of females in sports, I had the opportunity to sit with LaWanda Burrows, who had an illustrious career in basketball, a one-time National Junior CARICOM gold medalist, a national basketball champion, and a former MVP. LaWanda Burrows, Lippy, one of the great sensational basketball players that this country have ever seen, from a junior level all the way to the senior level, and even now your participation in basketball and sports from an executive standpoint. So I wonder, what got you first and foremost into basketball?
It started 9, 10, a few years ago, a couple of years ago. When I was in the age of 9. So I used to find myself sneaking out behind my uncle's going to the basketball court. Until one day, I stole the ball from my uncle, shoot the ball, and he's like, gee, this girl have talent, right? I shoot a three-pointer. After shooting the three-pointer, and they realized, and they started talking about home, I was allowed to go on the basketball court. Now imagine 11 people living in a 4-bedroom house. That's your way to get out the house. So I was happy. I would be the only female on the court back then. That's fine.
All in 8 Mile Rock.
It taught me, no, in Hawksbill. I grew up in Hawksbill. It taught me discipline. It taught me endurance. So being there on the court with the guys, you learn a lot of stuff. And I must say, kudos to Lincoln Forbes, because he allowed us to be exposed to basketball throughout the country. With the Mother Pratt, I must give Mother Pratt kudos for having the girls basketball tournament from 90 to 2000, I think it ended. But I attended it for 5 straight years. I got most steals, most defensive player. Because back in the day growing up, yeah, I can take your ball. I can take your ball. Growing up, I had Chantel Roll, I had Abigail Davis on my team, and we all was the same age. And we played under 16, whatever it was then. And I didn't need to score. My job was to go, rebound, get the ball.
Hawksbill High, you played for the girls' team.
Of course.
Let's go back to those days when you played.
The only competition back then was the Catholic High with Abigail Davis and the 8 Mile Rock with Chantel Road. So at the end of the day, there was Hawksbill with Natasha Curry, the Hawksbill with Cherie Forbes, the Wanda Poitier, the Rosie Adleys, Antoinette Adley. So we had the team. So all we had to do, we figured the plan. God rest the dead, Mr. Springer. Mr. Springer from the time, we just box and one Chantel, and we can beat 8 Mile Rock. And that's how we was victorious back in the day with high school.
Talk about those Bahamas games, because they don't happen no more right now.
I wish it could come back. I really wish it could come back, because I think sports is really unite the country. It unites the country in terms of us having something to do, the willpower, the competition, everything. So I feel like that used to do something. Now, I work in production. I can't tell you why the government wouldn't have it, because they see it, they in charge, they know what they're doing. But I think it's so needed right now, G. It's needed.
Different islands, man. You can
different islands. You come and you take a camaraderie, everything.
Right?
Yeah, everybody just having fun. You go to Nassau, you sit down and relax. When I don't feel like watching Jay play ball today, I go watch Sean play softball.
Yeah.
So it's so much fun, and I enjoyed it, and I'm happy that I had an opportunity to participate in it.
You were a very good defensive player. You got a lot of steals. Could you remember some of the most memorable games you would have had playing basketball?
In Mother Pratt tournaments.
That was in New Providence.
In New Providence, every summer Lincoln Forbes stickers there. I was able to play in Mother Pratt tournament. And at the time, when she became Deputy Prime Minister in 2002, I almost started my chest. I said, "Oh, woman, shake my hand," to say. And she used to play ball, and I say, "Wow, this lady, I have 4 trophies. I wish I could find them. I need to look from this lady. Most steals, most rebounds, defensive player, awarded to me from her tournament. Why? Because I used to go get her. I don't know the energy. I don't know where the energy used to come from, G. But I got energy. I could run the whole time, just taking your ball. I didn't care about laying up. I didn't care about scoring, but it twisted after."
For more on LaWanda Burrows and females in sports, tune into ZNS Network Television.
Now to the latest update from the 35th Annual Pancho Raming Primary School Nationals. Reports regarding the student athletes from Grand Bahama being asked to return to their hotel as a result of one of the student athletes being diagnosed with the chicken pox. Parents, coaches, and participating schools from the Family Islands band together with the schools from Grand Bahama, and as a result, the 12 schools traveling to the capital were allowed to continue in the final day of competition. That's a look at sports. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm Ramiko Knowles. Until next time, enjoy your weekend.